Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Credit Josh back again for the fourth episode with Dimitry. If you guys didn't check out those other three episodes, they'll end up being the link description below. But if you guys don't know him already, Dimitry, I've known him for 12, 13 years now. He runs a credit repair company. And has done personal work for me years ago, and friends and family, and probably some of you guys as well that's watched the channel. So he does a good job on credit repair, knows everything about it. So I'll let him tell you what we're going to be talking about today. So take it over, Dimitry.
Hey everybody, hey Josh. We've been recording these videos for the last couple of hours, but this is the last one I promised for today. But it's so important because I see this over and over and over again because clients call me with a lot of inquiries because they couldn't get qualified for some sort of loan. You know, that's how we see their efforts, because they come in with 10, 15 inquiries and they said, Dimitry, we got nada. So, and I have to look into the credit report to see why they got nada, you know. And we've discovered that one of the reasons why the clients got rejected, one of the reasons, could be quite a few, you know. And by the way, but if you want to know all the reasons, there is a video. Look up, maybe 3 months ago, there is a video how to get approved for the credit card. It should be somewhere down there. Right. So take a look, and that video has all the reasons, okay, how to get your credit file prepared for the credit card application. But what I wanted to share with you today is about personal identifiers. What banks call them, they call them personal identifiers are your names, addresses, your telephone numbers, your employment, your social security number. So those kind of 5, 6 main ones, okay? How the bank personally identifies who you are, and they verify that you are who you say you are, and either approve you or deny your loan request. So what happens throughout the years, every time you're trying to get some sort of credit, even if you go to get a T-Mobile account, they will run your credit and they will ask you, what's your name, sir? And they will punch that name into the little computer that they have, and quite often it gets misspelled, and that's how you get different name on your credit report. Or you're in line at Ross. We have this Marshalls that, you know, it's like cheap store where you buy clothing, and they do offer credit cards, and it's so quickly. Yeah, what's your name? What's your social? What date of birth? You can save 10% on the purchase today. And people do it, and names gets misspelled, date of birth gets mixed up, and that's how you get another piece of information on your credit report. And they will still find you, and it still gets on your report because the other pieces of information are matching, but that date of birth would be wrong. Okay, or sometimes
address spelling, or
oh, big time address. You can have apartment APT, or you can have just number, or you can have no apartment on the report. Like, okay, here's the test.
Full middle name.
Oh my God, exactly.
Initials.
Yeah.
I think even on mine, I've had to get the. I think even with Experian, they have like Joshua spelled wrong, and then David spelled wrong, my middle name, and then since my last name's Van Horn, they'll have Van and Horn together,
exactly,
even though there's space,
and with a space.
And then sometimes there's an E at the end, even though there's not supposed to be, and stuff, and
yeah,
and phone numbers I don't even recognize and stuff. It'll show like the last 4 digits.
Exactly.
So all those things are things that banks don't like to see.
Right? Yeah, the bank want to see consistency. They want to see information that makes sense. Okay. Now, what I want to share with you today is how you guys can correct all of that by yourself, if you feel like it. So to kind of improve your approval odds. Okay. By the way, whoever reach out to me, I'll send a completely free email. Via email, I'll send the PDF what to send to credit bureaus. how to, how to remove those personal identifiers. Not only how to remove them, but how to find out what you got, what kind of personal identifiers they got on you. I will show you, maybe we'll have to make a little video, Josh, for them, so they can, we can teach them step by step how to log into the back end of Experian and how to find out what do they have on me, how many different names they got, recorded, or maybe how many addresses, how many different names of employers they got. So there is a little way. I'll tell you right now, maybe you can follow the steps. But if you do have a question and still want to get to the back end of Experian, we're probably going to make another video another day. But really quickly, I'm going to share with you on just, you can share with your friends or help your, all the parents, with the same way, how you can, first of all, get an Experian report completely free of charge. That's number one, okay? And number two, you can see what information they collected under your name and under your social, and what you're going to be working with to remove, okay? So if you go to Experian, and just scroll down on the main link. I remember it by heart because I've done it so many times. You scroll all the way down from the main page of Experian report, and you will see it's going to be 3 columns at the bottom, blue links. Click on the one to the right, kind of in the middle, that says View Report Again. Okay, it will give you 2 parts. One part is, it's going to be up top, that will start with report number. Don't worry about that. Scroll down to the second part and fill out that information that they ask you, so you can get into that back end of Experian without report number, but just with your personal information. Once you pass that step 1, it will take you to the step 2. They will ask you 4 security questions just to kind of verify who you are, about your employment, maybe about your mortgage, maybe auto loan that you opened 6 months ago. What's the payment on that auto loan? If you answer those questions correctly, they will let you in, okay? And then you can navigate through the tabs and click on the tab that says Personal Information. And go ahead and do that and get surprised. And that's where you find out, oh my God, they got my name misspelled 20 different times, or they have like 30 addresses.
Yeah, I saw that back, I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago when I did that. It was like, I was shocked on how many misspellings. And they even had Nashua, like in New Hampshire, instead of Joshua, it's Nashua. And some of them I had to do over the phone with Experian, but some of them I was able to do online. Some of them, they said there was attached to accounts and stuff, so it couldn't be removed. But that's something I think that you could still get removed. I just didn't personally worry about it because there wasn't too many of them, but you may want to reach out to Dimitry directly to figure out how you can get those removed. What about like, say you got I know it's kind of off topic and stuff, but I'm just now remembering it. Like, say you have a authorized user account that you bought from like years ago or whatever, and that's on there and it's attached, but it's closed. Like, it's not active or whatever. Can you get that address and get the closed, authorized, completely removed without?
Yeah, and we do help with that as well. Yes, it's definitely doable, and we can help you with that. But if you're struggling with getting approvals, guys, it's really, really important for you to follow those little 3 steps that I told you, how to get to the back end of Experian and see what they got on you, because there could be a social security variations, Josh. I had a client that called me. That person had 3 different social security variations. What are the chances of that person getting approved?
Yeah, mine was like that too. I had a couple as well. Some of them were like, I believe it was like my ex-wife's last 4 digits of her social. Somehow it's like,
this
why
guy
is this on
has
mine?
a mom. He has his mom's on the report. Yeah. Yeah.
And banks definitely don't like to see
No,
that when they're pulling your
absolutely.
credit different, because that's like could be like considered like identity fraud or something, like, not,
They just cannot
it's a
confirm your
red flag.
identity. Yeah, what
Yeah.
the bank do, if they cannot confirm your identity, they just deny your application. That's it. It's
Mm.
too risky. You're too risky. That's it. It's not
Especially, I've got quite a few people recently asking me why when they apply for credit cards online, it says they're pre-approved, and they did a soft pull on, say, Experian, or like the First National Bank of Omaha was one of them, and Capital One was another one. But uh, it was a pre-approval, soft pull, and all that. But then even when they did the hard pull, they came back and said, we need a copy of your social security card, a bank statement, something showing your address on it. And that's probably one of the reasons why.
That's one of the
Because
reasons. That's for sure.
There's something that they don't like on your credit report, because if there's all those different confusing information to them, they need to confirm 100% sure. So
that's right.
You guys could be getting denials even if you have decent credit or good credit, but getting denied because you have those identifiers on your credit report, and it's confusing the banks or the bank's algorithm, right?
Yeah. So I really want to challenge you guys to take control of your personal identifiers on your report. That's where it all begins. That's how they look at your application at first. They want to know if you are who you say you are. And if there is a mess, they cannot determine that, and they will most likely to deny you. Okay. So once again, I'll be more than happy to send you that the letter that we use to clean up the personal identifiers, and you can do it on your own, and you can either mail it. Some credit bureaus you can fax it in, and sometimes you can call. It just time on hold, requires a lot of patience. So not everybody wants to deal with that. It's just hard to get a hold of someone at credit bureaus. So sometimes a letter will work. You just make sure that you include. So here's the thing. Little remark here, a little note. If you are disputing your names and addresses, you must include driver's license and social security card. If you do not include those two documents, they will not start looking into your personal identifier. So if you don't have a social security card, go get one, okay? Because if you send a utility bill and driver's license, it's not enough, okay? But I'll send you all that info if you guys want to take control of your personal information and have it perfectly aligned on all three credit bureaus with just one name, two addresses, like current and previous, and that's all, So, and let's make sure that you have only one social security on file. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I think I have, I said everything I wanted to say, Josh.
Yeah. It's kind of like the same thing that I preached to you guys about, with when you first start building your business credit up. And that's why I've made those 2 Experian videos. And Experian commercial has actually commented. You guys can see that they comment on my videos and pretty much endorse me, and they don't do that with anybody, and said it's correct information. So just like on a business credit report, your Ben file number, everything, all that has to match, even, your SIC codes, your addresses, all that stuff. And they're pulling a lot of that data, Experian's pulling a lot of that data from not the Secretary of State of your filing, but they're pulling that from LexisNexis. They're basically selling that, LexisNexis is selling that data to the credit bureaus. And a lot of times it's incorrect or it's incomplete. And that's why you're not getting approved for some business credit cards and stuff. So it's like the same thing with this. You want to make sure everything is correct, all the data is correct, all matching in line. So it's the same concept, and clean it up, any of the ones that are incorrect. But yeah, for any of those that don't have the time to do this, you can also reach out to Dimitry. Him and our staff can help you do it if you don't have the time to do it. But like he said, he can send you guys the information. I'll put his email address or website and stuff down below you guys reach out to him, and he can send you that letter and advice on, you know, the steps you have to take, and then you guys go from there. Is that right?
That's right. Hey,
All right.
it's been fun, Josh. Thank you,
All right.
everybody.
You guys stay tuned. I'm sure we'll probably be doing some more videos in the near future. Okay.
Yeah, let us know if you need that video on how to step by step to get into the back end of Experian website. You can take those steps and get your credit report for free anytime. Okay, so reach out to Josh, share this video with whoever you know that wants to have a free credit report. They give you all that information, but your credit score. That's it. But you will have perfect report as of today. Okay. Yeah. Reach out to Josh. Let him know if you guys interested in.
Yeah, just
and we will
comment.
film that video. Yeah.
Yeah, and then just like I said, I guess the closing thing is, again, if you could have a decent or good credit score and be getting denied because something you don't even see, and even if you're paying for a membership with TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian, you're not going to see that. You will if you go through a few other steps, but just on, you know, basically the basic credit report they're giving you, even the paid version, it's not showing all those identifiers. So that's right. It's another method that you have to see those. So that's what Dimitry is talking about. But you can literally be getting denied and not know why you're getting denied. It's could be because there's too much conflicting information from past applications and stuff. So until next time, you guys take care. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit the like button. Appreciate it. And check the information below. That will be in the description area to contact Dimitry to get that free, I guess, do-it-yourself how-to letter. And until next time, you guys take care. Thanks for tuning in.